Ready to go? Okay. We'll open our meeting, Greenbrier County Commission meeting, Thursday, February the 5th, 2026. It's a 10 a.m. special commission meeting for one item. Call the meeting to order. Consideration of proposed host city agreement by the Greenbrier County Commission in the state of West Virginia and the Greenbrier Hotel for the FWC 2026 U.S. Incorporated to support host FIFA World Cup 2026 team base camp excuse me, activities at the Greenbrier Hotel. This has been kind of on and off again, but they brought it back up to us. There's still a couple details to work out, but we need to have a motion to approve the agreement with the amendments as negotiated by our attorney, Brett Ludwig.
I'll make a motion to approve the host city agreement by the county commission, pending review of council.
Okay. Any questions?
Just for information purposes, what type of expenses will the county incur as a result of this agreement?
Really not, excuse me, much of anything at all. The only thing we've typically agreed to, or mostly agreed to, is that if the sheriff department is needed, they will be available to escort people back forth from the airport to the Greenbrier, or from outside the Greenbrier over to the fields and back. However, they'll only be as needed or on call, and will be reimbursed for their time by the hour. And so we won't have any trek costs like that. Now, we may take our, we call it the bus, the mobile unit over there in case there's need something to call from on site. So really, there's no major expenses to the county that I know of.
Like further information about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
If you want to go ahead and do that.
So as you may recall, the Greenbrier Hotel has put itself in the contention to become a team base camp for one of the FIFA teams that will be competing in the World Cup this summer. It begins in early June, ends in early July. And so to do that, the Greenbrier, along with the county and the state, are forming a host city agreement. And the host city is responsible for helping coordinate security. Of course, the Greenbrier will be completely responsible for their on-ground security at their own expense. But for the off-ground security, as Commissioner Rose mentioned, there is some transportation that needs to be secured and a few other things. The West Virginia State Police and the sheriff's deputies and perhaps a municipality will be involved. And we have requested, and the Greenbrier has agreed to reimburse the governmental entities for their expenses up to $130,000, which is the projected cost for the security. And above that, FIFA has agreed to step in and pay the balance if it exceeds $130,000. So there will be a security plan that FIFA will work out with the state police and our sheriff's deputy or sheriff. And that will be all agreed to and coordinated amongst those entities so that it's a safe event. They're concerned about things like in the past, people will stop on the interstate and try to look down at the performance center and see what's going on. They have to transport back and forth across the highway there that runs through White Sulphur Springs.
About 60.
And back and forth to the airport, but that's really the most of it.
Have they given you a handle of about how many visitors it's going to bring to Greenbrier County?
It's hard to say. It will really be dependent on which team comes. As you can imagine, like if Argentina came, there would be thousands of people. We're likely to get a more minor team because most of the major teams have picked their facilities already. So it will be less. It's hard to know how many. Of course, June is a busy month here anyway, but I think, sort of it will exceed just the visitors we get in terms of reputation for the area. So I think that's part of it. And of course, whatever team comes is going to rent the facilities at the Greenbrier. They're not renting the entire hotel, but they are renting, for example, the performance center. As part of this, there will be, all the practices are closed because the teams, they're working on their strategy and things, and they don't want that to be publicized. But there will be one open practice day, which will be coordinated with our local teams. It's a community event, and so the area can get involved in that. And so that day will probably have a lot of visitors and a lot of publicity, and it will benefit the sport in this area too, and get people interested in it. So, but it's hard to project how many until we know what team is coming.
Be an economic booster for sure,
Yes,
for all businesses around.
Be an economic boost, but be a tourism boost to bring people in and see what we've got here in Greenbrier County. So.
Right, the PR
Yeah.
will be a national platform, so that's a good thing.
Alrighty, any further questions for Britt or about the FIFA?
Nope.
Okay, thank you, Britt. We've got a motion to approve. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
aye.
Aye. Okay, so it's approved. Do you have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we're